This is Alan again, and now I'm at the factory of our DXTECH laser manufacturer. The machine behind me is our latest 30 kilowatts fiber laser cutting machine with a table size which is 1.5 meter by 3 meter. You can also regard it as a 5 feet by 10 feet working area. And this machine is a typical high power laser cutting machine, and it has etching table and cover. Like the normal standard this series, it has two cameras inside, one at the front, another one is at the back, which can monitor the cutting and the loading situation at the same time. Also, it has a strong acrylic CE standard protective glass, which can protect the operator from laser radiation or the hurt by the smoking or fire generated by the laser cutting process. Come. Okay, I forgot. This one is the interface screen, together with a Fast Cut 8000 control system inside. Also, it has the basic standard fiber laser cutting machine function, like the auto edge founding function, curved surface following function, also the active obstacle avoidance function, etc. And also this kind of arm screen interface is very popular for all the global laser suppliers because it's easier to operate. Imagine this is a keyboard and mouse over here. You just interact with the control software and the drawing inside. Or that much we can talk later. Come this way. See, this is a very strong steel plate welded machine bed. And this is a laser cutting head. I think it's a Precitech laser cutting head. Also, you got this camera over here, which, like I said, which can monitor the cutting situation at the front table, and the other one is at the behind, which I will show you later. From this way, you can see this is one side of the electrical cabinet. Like this is the air switch of the total power cord, the servo motor, and the exchange table invert. Also the servo motor and the contactor, something like this. Because this our electricity control cabinet is a double side. The other side over here you can see the electricity wires and signal wires of the laser source and the water chiller. Also, this is a heavy-duty plug for the electricity cabinet connection. It has some power cord connected with the servo motor and the laser cutting head, the cables and wires for signal, etc. Over here you could see a cylinder. I want to take this opportunity to introduce a little bit about the natural gas consumption of the laser cutting machine, no matter you are the new person or older customer. Normally for cutting stainless steel, naturally speaking with the gas, you need to use nitrogen. Unlike carbon steel, you need to use oxygen. But on the other side, most of the customers, if they want to save the cost on the natural gas consumption for the long run, they can use the air compressor, if you know what I'm talking about, to replace the natural gas consumption. That much we can also discuss later. You see, these pipes over here for connecting the oxygen, nitrogen, and also the pipe for the water chiller for cooling down the laser cutting head and the laser source. Not the laser source. This one is a laser power source. It's recurve. As I told you at the very beginning, is a 30 kilowatts laser power source. As you could see, it's much bigger than the smaller wattage. Same thing for the water chiller. It's also much bigger than the smaller wattage, right? And these are the cables for the outlet and inlet connection for cooling down the laser source. Also, these are the green area of the laser chiller, water chiller. Normally, when you put the waters, like the distilled waters inside, the level of the water must come to at least this level for suggestion. Okay. Basically speaking, these are the main things of this machine. This is the exchange table, one of the exchange table at the back for loading and unloading the metal plates, right? On top, this is another camera which you can monitor the loading and unloading situation at the back, right? Pretty much these are the main things. Only the things I want to emphasize is that this is a bigger and higher power laser cutting machine compared with the normal smaller power. And I want to take this opportunity again to introduce the main brand of the components. Like the servo motor, we use the Fuji, Japan Fuji servo motor. And the reducer, we use the Japan Simple reducer. And we use the Taiwan guide rail and Apex records, you see. These are the main things. Also be advised for such a high power laser cutting machine like 30 kilowatts with a fast cart 8000 control system, and it originally has a safe nesting software inside, which means it's included. Okay. Now we can come back to the beginning. Let me review and see if there's something left still that I need to showcase or introduce. Show the camera here. For the gas propulsion valve, normally for the low power, there's only the oxygen propulsion valve for oxygen adjustment. But for this like high power laser cutting machine, it also has a nitrogen propulsion valve together within the laser cutting head, which can adjust the pressure and the consumption of nitrogen, just like for oxygen. This is something I want to emphasize. Also, you can see it has an alarm system for the gas pressure. Sometimes if the gas pressure is too low, the system will automatically alarm to the operator. Also, this machine for sure has the auto lubrication system. Standard, this is standard configuration. Also, this is the paperwork of this machine. If you take a closer look, you can see this is our SHG model, and the electricity power supply is 380 voltage 3-phase. Could be 50 Hz or 60 Hz for the industrial power supply. And this is 30 kilowatts, exactly the high power. And come show the camera to me. I want to see if you as our future customer who want to frequently cut this thickness like 50 mil or millimeters of carbon steel plates or 35 millimeters of stainless steel plates, you can choose this power, which we already proved for this customer. Thank you so much. And if you have other questions related with this machine and our other laser cutting machine, even the bending machine or the welding machine, can left a message for me, for Haley, for Fia, for all of my colleagues. Thank you so much. Bye bye.